Creation is a fundamental part of humanity. It's what keeps us moving forward. The tools that we use have such a great influence on the outcome of our creations. So we're lucky to live in the era right now where this type of technology is readily available to everyone. With the right user experiences paired with this technology, it's going to have a massive influence on how everything in the world is created. Hey Kickstarter, I'm Shay.
I'm Daniela.
And I'm Daniel.
We're Gravity Sketch, a team of designers and engineers who understand what it takes to bring an idea to life. For the past 2 years, we've been challenging the standards and breaking the rules of digital 3D creation.
What if people could have a tool so intuitive that it would feel invisible, allowing them to focus on what really matters, their creation? Gravity Sketch is the most intuitive tool for 3D design, allowing anyone to bring their ideas to life. We've been working with many artists, designers, engineers, even dancers, to understand their creative process, to see how they're thinking and behaving, to be able to communicate their ideas and bring them out to the world. Through our extensive research, we have been able to inject all of that information into the Gravity Sketch experience. And now we have a tool so natural that from children to vehicle designers, they're able to create in a very intuitive way what they have in their heads and put it out to the world.
I've been dreaming about tools like this ever since I was about 10 years old, thinking about, in the future we're going to be in this alternate reality and we can do anything we want to do. Well, it's here. So I'm really excited for it.
This is genuinely great fun to make stuff.
The most exciting thing about Gravity Sketch is that I literally can see my work alive. It really feels like I'm living in an environment that I've created.
The thing that is really cool about Gravity that I love is the fact that you can take pieces very intuitively and move them around. And that's something you can't do in reality that's really magical, is that you can actually take something and make it really big and walk around it.
One of the biggest technical constraints when we decided to make Gravity Sketch was the fact that we wanted everything to happen in real time, just like creation in real life. You put a pencil on paper, you draw a line, and the line's there. When you grab a controller, when you touch a touch screen with Gravity Sketch, you draw a line, it appears instantly in front of you. There's no delay. With your help, we'll be able to push the boundaries of what 3D creation currently allows. Co-creation is one of the most exciting things that we're looking to create with Gravity Sketch. You'll be able to co-create with anyone in real time around the world, with someone on their iPad while you're in VR, with someone on a Wacom, all at the same time.
With every stroke in Gravity Sketch, you're creating a 3D model. That model could then be manipulated. You can grab that model, you can move it around in your free space, you can change its color, you can duplicate that model. You can create series of these different strokes to create your actual object, working with your object right in front of you, and then scaling it straight up to an architectural scale. You can export that creation for 3D printing or moving on into a more sophisticated software. We really want to leave our software open so that people can bring their ideas in and also take their ideas out and share them with others.
6 months ago, we launched our mobile product, giving just a taste of the Gravity Sketch experience, and the feedback has been amazing. We've done a ton of work into bringing Gravity Sketch into desktop and VR devices.
Now we need your help to cross the finish line. Please back us and help us finally democratize 3D creation.
There are many challenges running a hardware startup. One of the biggest ones is prototyping quickly and efficiently. You have an idea of what you want to build, but until you actually build it, you don't really know what it's going to look like, you don't know what it's going to feel like, and you don't know how it's going to function.
So the current solutions are either to do things manually with a pair of tweezers and hours of time, or to send things out to a third party who will assemble things for you, but will take between days and weeks and cost hundreds to thousands of dollars.
We try to do everything in-house, and the reason to do that is to speed up the development cycle. You're going to make mistakes, and if you're going to make a mistake, you might as well make it in-house so you know right away and you can make another version as soon as possible.
So the problem we set out to solve is to automate prototyping and small batch assembly, to allow startups to work with smaller parts and to do it in-house rather than sending out to a contract manufacturer.
My name is Alan Sawula, and I'm the founder at Chipsetter. We're bringing a low-cost pick-and-place machine to market to help electronics developers prototype faster. Today's electronics components are getting faster and smaller than ever, but this presents some interesting prototyping challenges, namely how difficult it is to pick up these tiny components and put them on the circuit board to make your first prototypes.
So to do things by hand can take between a few minutes for a simple circuit to 6 hours for a complex one. With the machine, you can cut that down to minutes from hours.
The Chipsetter ONE is a solution that you can use to build your boards same day in-house, figure out if your design works, and then get to market faster. We knew that a pick-and-place machine could be made for the price of a high-end 3D printer, and it's really what we needed as developers.
Chipsetter will change the way people prototype by allowing them access to smaller, newer, lower power parts that are more advanced, and by cutting time from the prototyping cycle.
So a pick-and-place machine uses a small suction cup to pick up the components from the reels that they're supplied on and place them where they need to go on your circuit board. The Chipsetter ONE has all the features of an industrial pick-and-place machine, including an auto tool changer, removable feeders for both tape, cut tape, and tube components, as well as top and bottom vision, ensuring your parts are placed accurately. We know how important it is to have many feeders to support your pick-and-place machine, and that's why we've designed low-cost feeders. These feeders can quickly and easily be swapped in and out of the machine, keeping your setup time down between jobs.
Well, I think the Chipsetter ONE will definitely help you build prototypes quicker, which allows you to get to market quicker as well, and ultimately will build a better product for your business and affect your bottom line. Typically, we have to send our PCBs away to a fab house. That fab house is usually in Asia. There could be shipping problems, there could be problems with the prototype itself, and that's just unnecessarily slow. So with something like Chipsetter, you could speed up your development time from weeks to days.
So if we're doing a batch of circuit board assembly, after the first one, there's a sense of accomplishment. You've got something done. It's a lot less fun after the second one. By the third one, you're starting to get angry, and by the time you get to the 100th, you're really considering whether you've made the right life choices.
We've been designing and testing the Chipsetter ONE for 2 years now, and now we're ready to move to production. But to do that, we need your help. We need to cover our large upfront expenses like injection molds and other tooling. But with your support, we'll be able to bring the Chipsetter ONE desktop pick-and-place machine to electronics developers all over the world and put a factory in every workshop. We know that without recent advancements in desktop 3D printing, we wouldn't have the Chipsetter ONE desktop pick-and-place machine. So we're really excited to see how this technology will enable the next generation of electronics developers.
We've had 3D printing, we have CNCs, but up until this point it's been too expensive to have a pick-and-place machine like the Chipsetter ONE in-house. With that, we're going to see some amazing products built around the whole system.
Whether you're a startup or a maker, Chipsetter will open up new worlds of parts you can use while saving you time and money.
From all of us at Chipsetter, thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I like to make things. For the longest time, I've been looking for a building system that's strong, yet convenient and affordable. Problem is, I just couldn't find what I was looking for. So, I created MakerPipe, a simple, affordable, easy-to-use system of connectors that pairs with inexpensive electrical conduit. The result is a building platform with endless possibilities. It's a smart, elegant way to create what you love. Now let me tell you, the things you can make with it are infinite. So if you're like John and need to support your leisurely hobbies, cheers. Or if you go for something a little bit more on the extreme side, let's see what you got. So I guess what I'm saying is MakerPipe is fun. The only limit to what you can use it for is your imagination. Our desire was not only to make something endlessly creative, but also affordable, which we did, and here's how. Electrical conduit is an extremely inexpensive type of metal pipe that electricians use all the time. You can find it at almost any hardware store. The MakerPipe connector system turns that conduit into one of the most versatile and cost-effective building materials you can find.
But not only is MakerPipe easy to build and adjust, it's completely reusable. So build something you love, and if you get tired of it, turn it into something else. And when you get tired of that, well, you get the picture. Transforming it from one thing to the next, or even breaking it down to move it, is as easy as turning a hex bolt, making it extremely portable.
But this portability doesn't mean you have to sacrifice the integrity of your builds.
MakerPipe is super strong and durable. To demonstrate, we had the biggest guy we know stand on it. And then we gave him an engine.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. We've already received some great feedback on these connectors. Makers love it, Students and educators love it. Robotics teams love it. Hacker spaces love it. And we know that once you get your hands on it, you're going to love it too. With your help, we can put these connectors into mass production and start you on your way to making your very own designs a reality. So check out the building kits we have available through our Kickstarter and join our maker community. Back MakerPipe today so we can make these connectors and you can make, well, anything you want.
Hi, my name is Tim Chung with BRG, and I'm here to present the Hobby Hand, and we made some improvements to mimic the human hand better. So what the Hobby Hand is not only hardware, but also comes with a microcontroller where you can control software. Also, the breadboard on the back, you can actually add expandability, so you can add different analog sensors like a sound sensor, a buzzer, a light sensor, for instance, to control the Hobby Hand any manner in which you desire to. It also comes with a manual controller, so if you just want to play with finger movements directly, you can just slide on this mini mixer board that we created. The Biomechanical Robotics Group envisions a future where we can provide affordable 3D printed prosthetic hands for those who are in need of them. And the point of the Hobby Hand is not only to educate, but provide a platform for other users to develop code, add in sensors that may be helpful for this community in the future. So not only are we working on hardware design, but we're looking to minimize and maximize the space of all these different motors. So the idea is that all the functionality of the Hobby Hand will be in the hand itself. For example, this hand was actually developed after my own hand, and it actually shares the same size and rough dimensions. BRG needs to be funded so that we can provide the next generation of future engineers, scientists, tinkerers, to start a base development for not only the prosthetic markets, but everything else that comes in contact with the emerging markets of our vast technology and Internet of Things. Thank you for backing us. We hope you enjoy the ride.
What's up, Kickstarters? My name is Patrizia Giovannillo and I'm the founder of ScubaChat.